Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self? As always, I've gone ahead and pulled the overall energy for the reading and clarified those messages, which we'll jump into in just a second. I do have the overall theme of the reading that I've already pulled as well. I have the tarot deck that we'll be using already shuffled, as well as the clarification deck and the advice deck that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Cancer, in your recent past, you are good enough with the Nine of Cups. So first and foremost message, what this message is saying is you are good enough for what it is that you desire, what it is that that you're wanting. Now, I feel like in your past, there were maybe certain situations or certain challenges that you were facing that made you feel the opposite of that made you feel not good enough, or that kind of challenged that aspect of your self-worth. I was just checking because I did a reading the other day and my mic was off the whole time. But so your recent past may be kind of challenging those feelings of being good enough for what it is that you desire. But, I do still feel like this is about you getting what it is that you desire. Now, in your current energy, you're very close to achieving your goal with the Six of Wands. So I kind of feel like this is a similar vibe to like luck is on your side. Like kind of realizing that things are moving in the direction of good things for you. However, I feel like there's this need to let go of what exactly that looks like, because it might not be exactly what it is that you're expecting or what it is that you like exactly desire, but it's still going to be what it is that you want. We'll talk more about that when we start pulling tarot. Now, the overall theme of the reading is accept responsibility. I'm going to be honest with you. I am having a hard time channeling how this ties into the reading with just the overall energy. So it does have like the moon's reflection. So the name of the card is like the moon's reflection, and then it's accept responsibility. This is like the new Moonology messages deck, which I love, by the way. So I feel like there's something that's being reflected to you in your environment and in your current energy that you're needing to accept responsibility for, but I don't necessarily know how that plays into the other energies, and I don't want to get too specific right out of the gate. And then in your immediate future, this is what you can expect if you follow the advice of your higher self. You have expect powerful change with the world here. So you are stuck in some sort of cycle, and I feel like it's a cycle of ultimately like not being where you want to be, like not being where it is that you desire to be, or not being in a place that you feel like good about. And I feel like this is kind of about breaking the cycle that is associated with that so that you can move forward to a better place. But let's start. I'm actually kind of interested to see how this all ties together. So let's start, Cancer, by looking at your recent past. You are good enough with the Nine of Cups. You are good enough with the Nine of Cups for Cancer's recent past, please. You are good enough with the Nine of Cups for Cancer's recent past. What does Cancer need to know regarding their recent past? Recent past for Cancer. Well, there you are. Ooh, okay. So this is kind of what I gathered, is like things are moving toward what it is that that you desire with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but they're moving so slowly. Like the energy is moving so slowly, the progression is happening so slowly that to you it doesn't feel like anything has been happening. I feel like to you it doesn't feel like you've actually made much progress toward whatever it is that you desire. In fact, there might even be a part of you that feels like you've been going backwards as opposed to forward, but you haven't been. I just feel like, first and foremost, when you're on a journey from point A to point B, and whether it's a healing journey, manifestation journey, oftentimes those are inherently linked. It's not going to be like a straight shot from point A to point B. You're going to go up and down and back and forward and around, and you're going to be all over the place, but eventually you're going to get there. And I feel like that's kind of what you're experiencing here. You know, I saw something floating around social media that I really liked. It was a post, and it basically was just talking about how, no, it wasn't. I don't remember what it was, but whatever it was, it really spoke to me. And it was the fact that failure and lack are never destinations. They are, you know, if you're experiencing not being in a place that you want to be, then it just means you're in the middle of a journey. And if you can look at your reality and your experiences as like, what is this trying to teach me, and how can I grow, and how can I evolve, and how can I level up from this experience, then you're going to get to where it is that you're trying to go. But I do feel like things have been moving towards what it is that you desire and ultimately deserve, but just so slowly that it feels like it's not moving at all. All right, recent past for Cancer. Well, there's the Nine of Cups. And then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And then there's the Two of Wands. Oh. So this is just talking about that same Nine of Cups, right? Like whatever it is that you're desiring here, whatever it is that you're wanting. Whatever you've been going through has been the process of getting into alignment with what it is that you desire. You know, when you talk about the law of attraction, it's often related to like tuning into a certain frequency. So like tuning into the frequency of your desire, and what that requires is for you to then become the energy of what it is that you desire. And that requires most of the time going through quite a few obstacles to shift belief systems from limiting to unlimited to, you know, doing the healing necessary to get to that kind of vibration, and so on and so forth. Because whatever it is that you desire already exists. Whatever it is that you desire, it's not about whether or not you know, whatever you desire is like out there. Like it's out there, it's possible, but you have to be the one to kind of get on the vibration to attract it. And oftentimes what that means is working through a lot of stuff that you aren't really deserving of. And kind of getting to that place. And so I feel like this is all, like everything that has been happening to get you into alignment with what it is that you desire. But to you, I feel like it feels like um, it's just kind of been for lack of a better term, a shit show. And I'm not saying like your whole life has been just like whatever the situation is, or you just feel like it's been more challenging than it has been like um, you know, then you've been like actually progressing. But like every challenge that you're facing, every loss that occurs, everything that you've gone through really is trying to get you to that point of alignment with, so that you can have what it is that you desire. All right, let's get more recent past here for Cancer. What Cancer needs to know regarding their recent past. Want it to turn all the way over or hit the table. Recent past for Cancer, please. Death. In reverse. Certain changes here that were needing to be made. Part of the reason why what it is that you desire hasn't come toward you. Certain changes. Changes either in a situation, needing to end a situation, start a situation, or change the way you're approaching a situation, because there's a little bit of chasing going on in your energy. And when we chase something, some sort of desire, it's always going to run the other way, because the energy underlying chasing is fear that we're never going to have what it is that we need and we desire. So we put all of our energy, all of our eggs into one basket, and we say, if this doesn't pan out, then I'm never going to have what it is that I want. And though that's never true, like on a spiritual level, if we attach ourselves to that mindset and that outcome, you know, it becomes very real for us. And so I do feel like this is kind of in alignment with like this accept responsibility here. I feel like we're going to get more on this in your current energy, but I do feel like in your recent past, there were certain changes that were needing to be made, and like changes that would really push you forward in ways that you haven't experienced yet. Because if you always do what you've always done, right? If you have the same actions, the same behavior, the same mindset, you're going to get the same things. You're going to stay where you're at in your same experience. And if you're happy with that, then that's fantastic. But if you want things to change, you have to change something, right? Oftentimes we'll kind of do the same things and wait for things to change, but things are never going to change unless we make them change or become the catalyst for that change. All right, current energy here for Cancer. You're very close to achieving your goal with the Six of Wands. Because all of this, it's almost like whatever you were going through was trying to teach you that you are deserving, that you are good enough for what you desire. And oftentimes when we're learning that we are good enough, we're facing situations that make us feel not good enough. And then learning from those and kind of moving through the healing of those is what gets us to a place of like recognizing our worth on a whole new level. And so that's why I feel like it's like whatever you were going through, whatever your reality was reflecting to you, it was trying to get you to see that you are deserving of more. Because I feel like whatever you were going through was making you feel like you weren't deserving of more, but it was trying to teach you that you are. I hope that makes sense. It feels like it was a little backwards for you, but all right, current energy here for Cancer. You have you very close to achieving your goal with the Six of Wands here. There's a new begin. Oh my gosh. Oh, but there's the caveat. The Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So there is a new beginning available, a very abundant, very, very abundant new beginning available to you. But it's outside of your comfort zone with the Three of Wands. And as of right now, things aren't really moving forward in that direction. Well, they are. They are. Like, but I feel like you're at like a pause or you've kind of hit a wall or something in the process. But this is interesting because there's a very abundant new beginning. That's available for you. Like almost like this is what's meant for you. Like this is already yours. It wants you to find it. But I feel like it's going to require, with the Three of Wands here, it's going to require you stepping pretty far out of your comfort zone to achieve it. That's why, okay, so that's why you have this accept responsibility in addition to you're very close to achieving your goal. Is the goal that you're desiring, it already exists, but it's requiring something from you to achieve it. Maybe you already know what that is. Maybe it's something you're afraid to face. Maybe it's something you know you need to do, but you don't want to do. It could be a lot of different things. Current energy for Cancer, like walking away from a relationship that doesn't serve you or make you happy, or starting that business, or I mean, it could be anything. Finally making the move across the country that you've been wanting to make. Like whatever it is that resonates with you. Current energy for Cancer. And it probably is a really scary thought. Equally as exciting though, but scary nonetheless. Like the possibility of it is exciting. The possibility of what good can come is exciting, but the potential of what could go wrong is obviously always scarier. Because our egos hate being outside of our comfort zone. Our ego loves to be in predictable cycles. All right, current energy for Cancer. Yeah, oh my gosh. See, your higher self is like your intuition is trying to guide you to some sort of leap of faith here. And it's one that this is what leads to that Ten of Pentacles. This leap of faith. I'm going to get a little nosy here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get what it is that I want out of this, but I'm going to see. I want to clarify what this Knight of Wands is. What is this leap of faith? It might be too specific for a general reading, but let's see. What is this Knight of Wands here? Because with the High Priestess, to me, it feels like it's probably very individualized. Ace of Cups with the Strength. Something that takes a lot of confidence. I mean, yeah, okay. Something that takes a lot of confidence and a lot of faith. That's what it's just clarifying, which I mean makes sense. It's just clarifying the Knight of Wands. It's not necessarily telling me what the Knight of Wands is. But look, there's the freaking Ten of Pentacles. So it's definitely in alignment with your abundance here. But I feel like if you hadn't have been through this in your past, you wouldn't know that you're good enough to now take this step out of your comfort zone. So it's like all of this kind of led to this, which is going to lead to good in the future. All right, immediate or current energy here for Cancer. One more. I'm reshuffling because I just used these cards to clarify. Current energy for Cancer. Current energy for Cancer, please. Four of Swords. King of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is what makes me think it's not like, well, actually, hang on. I want more on this message because I don't know if it's like what you're expecting it to be. I feel like it's going to look different than what you're expecting, but like in a good way. There's the Three of Pentacles. I mean, things coming together, the wheel turning in your favor, but it's like it's not what it is that it's not the outcome you're attached to. It's not the outcome you're attached to. It's different, but it's better because there's the Devil. It's different than what you're expecting, but it's better. But it requires a leap of faith. It seems really vague. And you have this Four of Swords, which means there's this need to do some like some introspection on it, some meditating, some spending some time in stillness and silence so that you can kind of gain the guidance. But let's see, immediate future for Cancer, you have expect powerful change with the World here. Immediate future for Cancer, clarifying expect powerful change with the World. One more, immediate future for Cancer, expect powerful change with the World. There's the Magician, and then the Devil. The attachment to some sort of outcome, your attachment to how you think things should go is keeping you from being able to manifest what it is that needs to happen. That's why it requires a leap of faith, because it's different than what you're expecting. So this need to kind of let go of how you think things should go. Let go, because you're chasing something. You're chasing some sort of an outcome, which is keeping the outcome that is like better for you from being able to manifest. So working through the attachment, because this is when I pull for immediate future, it's what you can expect if you follow the advice of your higher self. And the advice of your higher self is stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a leap of faith, moving away from something or towards something. Like, it's going to require action on your part outside of your comfort zone, doing something that's because you've been chasing a certain outcome. You've been chasing one path. But there's a whole nother like outcome that's available for you that you might not even know is possible, but you have to take the first step toward it, which again might be like away from something or towards something different. Like, it's about doing something different, letting go of the attachment to how you think things should go and allowing something better to manifest, because you've been stuck in this cycle of not being where you want to be. This is about getting to the other side of that cycle. Okay, current or immediate future for Cancer. Immediate future for Cancer, please. There you are. There's so King of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Oh, but it requires like a lot of faith and a lot of courage on your part. Like, it's like if you're afraid to walk away from that job you hate, like, but there's like so much of a better opportunity that's there for you, but it's almost like your energy is being taken up by something that like doesn't so that you, and that because your energy is being taken up by something, you haven't been able to attract what it is that you desire, because we only have so much energy that we can give and receive. And if we're giving so much of our energy to something that doesn't provide to us, we have no more energy to give to what might actually be meant for us. So whatever this is, it's going to take a lot of faith and a lot of courage to take a chance. It's like taking a chance on something, even if it's like on yourself or on the possibility like that something is better out there for you, or I mean, it could be anything. But there is a better opportunity for you. And it would change your life in pretty powerful ways, like in pretty big ways too. Immediate future for Cancer. Immediate future for Cancer, please. One more. This is for Cancers. Immediate future. But your control is getting in the way of the new beginning. You're trying to maintain your control. So the biggest thing that's coming, by the chasing with the Knight of Swords reverse. Okay, so the biggest thing that's coming through is to, I mean, surrender for sure. That's always a thing. Surrender always, as much as you can in every moment. But on top of that, whatever it is that you're chasing it because you fear that there might not ever be anything better that appears into your life. There might not be another opportunity, or like you have to accept less than what you deserve because, or less than what you desire because, well, at least it's something. And this can align with so many different things in your life, but this reading is really saying like there is a new beginning, there is a new opportunity, there is a new cycle, there is so much possibility for you on the other side of this cycle of chasing. But this, you're chasing something specific, some specific outcome that keeps it like keeps disappointing you or leading you to like staying in a painful cycle or something. And whatever it is that you desire is actually on the other side of this cycle, because you think that there's something that you desire, but you only desire it because you're attached to it, because you think that things need to pan out that way. But the universe is saying, trust me, there's so much more available to you than you even know, but you have to believe in that before you can receive it. And you have to believe in it and take steps towards it before it can become a reality. But I mean, seeing the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, like, this is really positive energy, but this is what you can expect if you follow the guidance of your higher self, right? If you follow Spirit's guidance. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck in the same cycle. And you'll stay stuck there as long as you need to stay stuck there, so there's no shame. You're not doing anything wrong. But trying to look at the bigger picture, accepting responsibility can certainly help the process. All right, Cancer, I'm going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to clarify these messages, dive deeper into them, and look at, kind of focusing more on what you need to do right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self. Thank you so much, as always, Cancer, for your support of my channel. I do hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. Bye, Cancer.